Hi, this is Head Harvester Ed LaFlamme from the East Coast. This week, I have 3 more labor-saving pieces of equipment for you. The first one is the Snowwolf QP126 plow that goes on a skid steer. Now, if you don't plow snow, bear with me, it won't take too long, okay? So this 126 has a 9-foot blade, and it has wings on it on both sides. They're 23 inches, okay, here and here. And if they're fully opened up, it goes from 9 foot to almost 13 feet. That's a huge difference when you're plowing a big parking lot. Now, if you're backblading or you're in a tight spot, you may want to just retract them and then use it that way. And then if you would need to open it up again, fine, you could do that. And remember, the skid steer with a plow like this is really versatile. My client told me this. He said a large company purchased 2 of these plows to test. They did a time study all winter. Then they compared it with the previous winter. They saved 20% of the hours over the previous year. Can you believe that? He said they were so impressed, they wanted to get all new plows for their units, and they ordered 90 more. They must know what they're doing if they're going to order 90. I think you should check that out. If they can save that much time, so can you, right? Now, the next piece of equipment is not new. It's the roll-off truck body. Why would you have that? Well, just like I was telling a client a couple of weeks ago, you can have 2 bodies in one truck instead of 2 trucks. Makes sense, right? Let me give you an example of what I used to do. We used to drop the rack body this right off at the nursery in the afternoon, and first thing in the morning, we'd pick it up. Because normally, you know what happens. You're waiting there 3-4 hours for them to load the truck. It's a real hassle. You'll just eliminate that. The other cool thing is you can put topsoil in the front, and then you can put your skid loader behind it, and you can just fasten it right in. Then when you get to the job, you just lower the body, and then your men can work right off that. So if there's any leftover material, it just stays on the truck. Big thing is there's no trailer. For the skid loader, no trailer. Talk about saving money. Okay, so I think you got the idea. One of my clients purchased one. It was a 22-ton capacity. So they really could haul a lot of material with this. They could put yards and yards of topsoil or trees or whatever they needed. They put the skid steer right behind it. They saved enough money that year to pay for that truck. That's how much they save. So if you're a growing company, you may want to think about that. It's just an awesome idea. The last area I want to talk about is GPS systems. Many of you don't have them, but most of you do, I know. If you don't have them, let me give you some reasons why you should really get one. First of all, if you have them, you should be telling your insurance company, because many insurance companies offer some pretty sizable discounts if they know that you have them, and the reasons there are obvious. The other thing is, many are not utilizing all the features. For example, when to change the oil, speeding, idling, harsh driving, off-hour notice. One of my clients in Maryland got a phone call in the middle of the night, and guess what? His truck was getting stolen. That was the off-hours notice that was put on, you see. The other area that I think many are not even thinking about is they're putting the active units in the trucks, but they're not putting the passive units on the pieces of equipment. There's one company I've worked with in the past that has 50 pieces of equipment, each one now over $10,000. Hey, a mower today is like $10,000, right? So on every piece, they have a passive unit on it. So I asked the general manager, why are you doing that? Afraid of theft? He says, yeah, that's important, but that's not the main reason. I said, what is? He says, now I know where everything is. With 50 pieces of equipment, sometimes we just don't know where we left a backhoe or skid steer. That really does make sense too when you have a lot of pieces of equipment. So there you have it. 3 different pieces of equipment that can help you save time and save money. Hopefully, you'll be able to utilize these to harvest your potential.